Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Diwali is almost here, and like every year, air quality index and firecracker bans are being spoken about throughout the country. But the entire story of the firecracker ban in India is actually very fascinating, essentially because of how it began. Basically, it started with a petition filed by three children. They were barely a few months old, and this was filed back in 2015, and that's what I'll be telling you more about in KYC today. Now, two of the petitioners in the case were actually 6 months old and one of them was 14 months old. Of course, the petition was filed on behalf of these children by their fathers, who said that they were just really concerned about the health of their children because of the severe air pollution in Delhi. The petition said that while of course poor air quality affects about everyone, children are just more vulnerable to air pollutants. The petition said that it could lead to aggravation of asthma, coughing, bronchitis, retarded nervous system breakdown, and even cognitive impairment. Now, while hearing the case, the Supreme Court recognized the duty of the government to ensure a healthy environment as well as the duty of the citizens to ensure the same thing. This is basically under Articles 48A and 51AG of the Constitution. Now, just to let you know, Article 48A is a part of the directive principles of state policy, and it makes it the state's duty to, I quote, protect and improve the environment and safeguard the forests and wildlife of the country. Parallelly, Article 51AG makes it a citizen's fundamental duty to, I quote, protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. Now, of course, one prominent argument that is always presented against a firecracker ban is that bursting of firecrackers is a religious practice followed by the Hindus, and therefore this was protected under Article 25 of the Constitution. As I've told you before, Article 25 protects the freedom of religion in India. This is an argument that was presented, of course, before the Supreme Court as well while it was hearing this petition, but the Supreme Court didn't give in. It said that even if burning of crackers during Diwali is a part of a religious practice, Article 25 is subject to the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21. This basically means that if a particular religious practice threatens the health and lives of people, it cannot be protected under Article 25. The court said that it would have to perform a sort of a balancing act by allowing such a practice subject to those conditions which also ensure negligible effect on health. And this is exactly what it did in its orders, especially in 2018. The court did not ban firecrackers altogether, but what it did was it imposed several conditions on bursting them. For example, it said that only green crackers should be manufactured and sold and therefore burst. It said that on Diwali or other festivals like Guru Purab, when firecrackers are generally burnt in the country in various states, it should only be done between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. throughout India. On Christmas and New Year's Eve, the court said that a firecracker should be burst from 11:55 p.m. till 12:30 a.m. only, but it later allowed certain southern states to burst firecrackers in the morning subject to a 2-hour window. The court has basically since issued several orders on similar lines, overseeing the plans submitted for formulation and deployment of green crackers. It also banned use of chemicals like barium nitrate in the manufacture of crackers over the different orders that it passed over the past few years. However, the court's directions haven't exactly been implemented properly on the ground. In fact, this is something that the Supreme Court itself took note of as recently as on 29th October. It said that despite various directions that it has passed over the past few years, the manufacture, sale and use of banned firecrackers has actually continued. Now, in the court, an application was actually also filed by an NGO, Aavas Foundation, alleging that the green crackers being sold in the market actually have chemicals that have been banned by the court. It even alleged that fake QR codes are printed on the boxes and they are being mislabeled as green crackers. Now CBI also had to be involved, and it also submitted a report in the Supreme Court saying that it does appear that court's orders were being in fact violated on ground. So in its recent order, the court once again asserted that under the guise of celebration, nobody can be permitted to infringe on the right to health of others guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution. The court also clarified that there isn't a total ban on the use of firecrackers like I told you before, but it said that only certain firecrackers are banned, for example, ones that contain barium salts. Now, all states and union territories have therefore been warned of strict action if any banned firecrackers are manufactured, sold or used. They have also been asked to give due publicity through electronic media or print media or local cable services to spread awareness about this. Meanwhile, a few states and union territories including Delhi, West Bengal, Odisha and Punjab have put their own rules and regulations in place as well. For example, in September this year, Odisha ordered a ban on the sale and use of firecrackers during the ongoing festive season, citing the COVID-19 spread. This is Apoorva Mandhani for ThePrint. Here's wishing you all a very happy Diwali. Do follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel.